Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm good. Is this Chris?
Yeah, this is Chris. It's good to chat with you again, Tom. Last time we spoke,
You
Blue
too.
Bloods was just about to hit the air, and now it's this huge hit on CBS.
Well, thank you for that. We just had our season finale, and I'm looking forward to next year, even though I guess it's not official we're picked up yet. But I always knock on wood when I say that. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like kind of be crazy not to have us back.
It's good that you have wood in the room to knock on there. Anytime I tweet about you or Blue Bloods, all the New Kids on the Block fans just blow up my Twitter account. When you're working with Donnie Wahlberg, do you realize just how much of a fan base he has?
Well, it's hard not to, you know. They're very polite, but when we're working on our stage, and they know where to find us, there's a whole loyal group of fans outside just being very polite. They just want to be around Donnie. Look, Donnie's a great guy. He's kind of a magnetic personality. He's a fine actor. He pulled a lot of weight in our show this year, and which is as it should be. You know, he's just a real good actor, and it's kind of fun being able to play his dad. You know, we'll meet on the set in the makeup room or something, and he goes, "Hi, Dad. How you doing?" I say, "Hi, son." Donnie's a good guy.
You may be one of the busiest guys in showbiz right now. I mean, you've got Blue Bloods, and now you've got Jesse Stone, Innocence Lost. What's Jesse up to this Sunday?
Well, look, I should say that this is the 7th in a series of movies, but people don't need to see the other Jesse Stones if they haven't seen one, please watch this one. I know you'll enjoy him. I love playing the guy selfishly. This one is Jesse brings his usual toxic group of flaws, but he's a good guy and he's worth rooting for. And you know, he doesn't have a family, unlike Frank Reagan, who does. And he's always taken kids under his wing, and in this case, he got involved with a kid and allowed himself to lose touch. And this deals with the consequences of that. Since Jesse has kind of a hyperactive sense of responsibility and blames himself for everything, that doesn't sit well with him.
You seem to play this character so well, and what is it about this character that allows you to connect to it so well?
Well, I don't drink as much as Jesse does.
So you don't get that practice
sure.
in, yeah.
Our show is not a lecture in the pros and cons of whether somebody should drink a lot, but it's a part of him. It's something he fights. I think it's his flaws, and yet that he's basically a really decent guy and a very good cop, and it makes the audience kind of root for him. When he does something he shouldn't do, which he's not beyond doing, I think the audience kind of says, "Gee, I wish you wouldn't do that. I like you." So they seem to be right with this guy, and I love it because selfishly I love playing him. Number 8 I'm off to do in 3 days. That's going to be called Benefit of the Doubt. So this isn't the end of Jesse.
Very cool. We're hearing this news today about Arnold Schwarzenegger and how he's fathered a child with someone that worked in his house. I want to know, when we hear these stories in the news, is this something that just happens in Hollywood, or is this something that could happen to real people too?
Well, Arnold's a real person, as is Maria. They're friends of mine. Stuff happens. It happens in real life. Nowadays, the news media just kind of repeats what they hear. So, you know, we'll probably hear a lot of things that come up that are not true, and they'll get repeated, and they're going to have a pretty miserable time. I know. I've been in that box before, not the one they're in, but the one where you're in the media attention box. You're the story of the day. It's not fun. So they're friends, and I think what the best thing people can do is it's pretty hard not to listen to this stuff, but give them their privacy. This is as tough as it would be for, as we put it, real people.
Well, appreciate your time. Tom Selleck, Jesse Stone, Innocence Lost, this Sunday at 9 on CBS, and we're looking forward to another season of Blue Bloods. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Chris.